Matt with Vism, and this is another FocalPoint software video. Thanks for joining me today. And today I think we're going to go through inventory lookup and rental file. Okay, two pretty crucial things to be able to do for your business. And I get asked all the time, hey, Matt, what's the best way to check the availability of my inventory in FocalPoint? And the short answer is there's a number of different ways, but I feel like the best way is to go in through your order creation screen. Okay, the reason for that is because if I'm looking up the availability of something, good chances are it's because a customer is asking, right? If a customer is asking, they're interested in either a quote, a reservation, or opening up an order. So based on that, if I'm already in order creation when I look up the item and it's available, and they're wanting to go ahead and do one of those things, I'm already there. I just need to add the customer and away we go, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do that here. So take a look, and I'm already in order creation, and I've got the date set right here, and I've already done a search right here for jack is what I put in there. So that's going to show me anything like an electric jackhammer or any other jackhammers that I have in this case. So, and right away you can see anything in red is not available during those times. And I've got more. I can scroll down here. I've got some air jackhammers in there as well. But here's my availability. Very clear and easy to see what's available and what's not. I can change the date frame up here and then refresh the screen to give me a new set of options. But from this right here, that's really all I need to do. Now, if I want to go into the rental file and look up something specific, okay, so I'm going to click on rental file here and see something. So if I wanted to go into, and I search trailer, if I want to see a specific piece of equipment, I can do that. And by the way, by going into rental file, it's not as easy to see the availability of my equipment. It's going to pop up everything that I have. I can see everything that's a trailer description here, and then I can choose from there to go in, and I can make changes to this item if I want. So follow with me as I click on here. Let's open this up and take a look within the actual rental file. Okay, so here we go. I've got a picture of it there. And I just want to point out real quick, right up here, it's got the specific equipment ID. It shows the group that it's in, just to categorize the equipment. It's got the rate table that's attached to it. And it's got my descriptions. And it's going to show the status of it. So I could check the availability here, but it's not going to really give me any dates that I can see. So again, order creation is probably the best way to look up your availability. It does say that it's in the shop. That's the status of it right now. But here I've got a bunch of tabs that you can see right along the top here. Okay, there's so much information you can either store for your specific pieces of equipment, or that you can access later on if need be. And right on this front page here, just your general information, you've got so many different things. Now, you don't have to fill everything out, all right? You can be as thorough or as vague as you really choose to. That's entirely up to you. But if I wanted to, I can put, the manufacturers, I can put spec sheet prefix, I can put the location, where is this at my store when it's here. And I've got equipment details, make, models, colors, years, VIN numbers, serial numbers, barcode IDs if you do barcoding, warranty expiration dates, all of that good stuff. I've also have my dimensions in here, okay, that I can fill in. So I have that as well. And I've got engine details. If it has an engine, this particular item doesn't have an engine, obviously. So there aren't any engine details, but I could put that in if I wanted to, so that you're not tracking it down later. If you've got a piece of equipment, this is really important, guys. And you know this too. I'm sure you've gone through this. If you've got a piece of equipment that's out on a customer's job site and they're having mechanical problems and you need to order a part or you need to look up some information, you're going to call the manufacturer. What's the manufacturer going to ask for? Hey, what's the serial number, or what's the engine serial number? And if you don't have a quick way to access that information, you're fumbling around, going through file folders, trying to find it. Not anymore. Store all that information right here. I can also go into item history, see any open orders, see any closed orders that it's ever been on. And this one isn't a very good, I haven't put this on any orders. So, hey, let me do this. Let me go in, let me find you something that's been on some orders, okay? How about that? How about I stop messing around for you and let's find you something that's got some orders attached to it. Here we go. So check this out. I'm going to pop this up for you. And this really is a great way to show you how quick you can get in and out and toggle through FocalPoint. So here we go. I've got a skid steer. Now I know if I go into item history, and by the way, look, I've got all these things filled out on this item too. I know where it's at when it's here in my store. I've got equipment details. I've got dimensions in here. That's important. I've got my accounting codes there. If you've got your accounting software integrated, that's important. But I can go into item history and I can see open or closed orders. Guys, look at this. I can access every single order this specific serial numbered skid steer has ever been on. And I can print a copy of it. I can preview a copy of it. I can email it. I can do whatever I need to do. I can also see rental history, purchase history, because FocalPoint comes with purchase orders. So, hey, let's not overlook that. That's not something we talk about very often, but it's a huge part of FocalPoint that comes with the base package that most other softwares don't. So we also have maintenance records. If I want to go in and see any open or finished maintenance work orders that we've done for it. We've got inspections, on down the line. Guys, I could talk about this for 30 minutes. If you want to find out more information, just call us, schedule a demo. One of our reps would be happy to help you out with that. And then also, you can go down here and you can attach different things to it as well. I can attach any documents, any other attachments I need. Bottom line though, guys, if you're trying to find equipment and find the availability of it and just find detailed information on it, FocalPoint's got you covered, okay? So thanks for joining me. I've had fun. For more information, give us a call, check our website, schedule a demo, request pricing. But we'd love to talk with you and chat with you a little bit more about your business and how we can help. My name is Matt with Vism. Thanks for joining me on another FocalPoint software video.